Hello everyone, Jose J. Garcia with Garcia Mobile Home University here, bringing you educational video. So this is more so on our website, GarciaMobileHomeUniversity.com, GarciaMHU.com for short. Go with the short one. Easier to type, don't waste time typing that up. So there's a few options and the page is steady growing. We used to talk about this in the past about so many more lessons coming to play, and this is all what you are requesting. Keep that in mind. So when you're thinking about a lesson or something specific that you need help with, send us a DM, send us a message, j@garciamhu.com, because only then can we help you, right? If you watch our podcast or YouTube, drop a comment below, hit a like, and just ask whatever question you may have. A lot of times we'll create videos specifically on that. Now we are starting the Q&As back, which means that start sending all these questions and we'll just have one giant Q&A where I just go back to back and answer these questions. But if you cannot wait, if you have a deal in hand or you have a question, maybe it involves the documents, legality, you're trying to do a closing, you're trying to put it on a contract, you're trying to wholesale it, the questions vary. So any way I can help you, send me those questions in. But the website, and I keep looking because I'm about to share my screen here and show you. Okay, now individual lessons, that was, make sure I'm sharing the correct screen. So this is our website for those of you who visit it. A little bit about me here, the upcoming events, which are huge. The February, we are in February now, February 1st. So it is countdown. We have the shadowing event, which is the first one for the year. And it is only 11 days away, less than 2 weeks now. Okay, then we have the virtual webinar, which is 3 days before that at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and 8 days to go. So, these two, in a sense, go hand in hand, by the way, for those of you asking which one is better or not. We typically go over similar things. A lot of the things that we go over the virtual, we will go over it live as well. Okay, but this is more hands-on visual kind of thing. You're by my side, I'm taking you through the process at this time, versus the virtual, which is nothing wrong with it. If you cannot attend it, I would suggest go ahead and attend the virtual webinar. The reason I say hand in hand is, a lot of things may not make sense at first. It's kind of trying to process them, or, if you do the virtual, for instance, and then you visit the park with me, it'll kind of click. Oh, that made sense. I remember you mentioned about this. So that's how that looks like, etc. So it just kind of blends in together, not one over the other, but attend whichever one you can attend and definitely be part of it. Give a little breakdown here of what it is, what to expect, that sort of thing. So, and again, if you still have questions, send us a message. We'll definitely break that down a little bit better for you. To my podcast, like I said, that's the YouTube. So in this YouTube, it is designed for mobile home investing tips, nuggets, education, that sort of thing. We do a lot of podcasting with very successful people, celebrities, that sort of thing. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe and like on those suggestions, anything, and if you want to be part of our podcast, send a message in. We'd love to have you. Then you have the connect, of course, where you just send us your email, your message, and any way we can connect with you, however we can assist you. But the coaching lessons. So the reason the coaching lessons came about is a lot of people, a lot of investors are already out there in the field, are already doing it. Maybe they're struggling on a specific topic, specific thing, and so they feel they don't need the entire education. That's okay. That's fine. If you're already attracting deals, you already know how to do certain things, that is fine. Don't overspin the wheel on that either. But you may be having trouble approaching sellers. In mobile homes, we have three different sellers. You have a mobile home park owner, mobile home park manager, and direct sellers. You approach each one very differently, so you need to know how to do that, how to do so, how to talk to them. And so this would be one lesson. So this is nothing more than lesson after lesson broken down on that specific topic. Okay. Now there are a couple lessons that have not been uploaded here, and this page will continue to grow. Okay, and this is very well again and into questions that you're asking. We will create a topic on it. We will break it down for you step by step, and then it'll be available for you. This one is pretty simple. You come in here and choose whichever lesson it is that you want. How to get leads. This is branding, marketing, and advertising. How to approach sellers. What to offer. Determine the value. So this one's huge. A lot of people, even so, being into the investing world already part of the niche, I still see that a lot of people struggling on to what is a mobile home as is considered as worth, as value. Okay, too many too many people are throwing way too many offers out there that are way above what it's supposed to be. You need to know what the fair market value of each and every mobile home it is, wherever it is that you're investing in, so that only then will you know how to determine what the MAO is, maximum allowed offer. Okay, it has to check in with your ROIs, returning your investments. All these numbers have to go hand in hand so that you know what you're offering. Is it a good deal? Is it a bad deal? Is it a okay deal? Can I make it a good deal? You can only know that if you know what the numbers are. How to close a deal, documents. This one is huge. Also, you're into the legality at this point. This is not real estate, so you have to know how to close. What kind of documents will you need? A proper due diligence. What all do you check prior to getting to the closing? Okay, so a lot of things go hand in hand with that as well. Exit strategies is huge. Even before you invest in a property in a mobile home, you should already have in your mind an exit strategy. Is this going to be a hold and rental, hold RTO? Will I offer financing? Will I wholesale it off? Will I flip it? I don't know, but you better have an exit strategy when you get this property, because when you do sign over and now it is considered yours, even as a wholesale deal for that minute, 2 minutes, 10 minutes, if that exit strategy fails, do you have a backup? What can you do aside from? Okay, that one is huge there. Definitely need to know. Wholesale. A lot of you wanting to get into mobile home investing, but have no money. There's no shame in that. You're a beginner. You have no funds, but you want to be part of the game. Get in here. Let's show you how to do wholesaling 101. In this same topic, the same uh, video, I also do double wholesaling, and I teach you how to invest with no money and other people's money. That's a beautiful thing. If you need to close on a property and have full ownership for whatever length of time, you have to have money from somewhere. What about using somebody else's money? Check out that video for sure. Hiring handyman and contractors. I cannot stress anymore on this one. you know, Not talking bad about anybody, not talking bad about anybody. But I really truthfully feel like 9 out of 10 investors have it wrong. How do you pay a handyman? How do you pay a contractor? How do you hire them? I was listening to a couple podcasts on Clubhouse, and if I could have screamed, I would have. The way they were talking about, well, you have to pay them this way and you have to hire them that way. I'm thinking, no, you are setting yourself up for failure. You do not. And you know what? I'm going to tell you on here, a little short on, okay? You hire your handyman by doing a thorough background. I want to know where you've worked before. I want to know what kind of projects you're working on. If I were to hire you today, how long would it be for you to get into my property and rehab it? All these are red flags, by the way. I'm setting them up to see if they will pass my background or not. Along with that, I want to see pictures of projects they done. I want to have referrals, and yes, you better believe I will call each and every one. Why am I going in depth in this one? Because this is huge. I'm tired of seeing investors go wrong on this, and more so getting crapped on because you're overpaid or you prepaid and now you can't find a handyman. Go figure. They ran away. Nothing against them, but it happens over and over, and I cannot take any more of these right here. Okay, we can work together. You just have to structure it accordingly, and that, as an investor, that's your responsibility, not your handyman's. Getting your next deal. It's all about learning. What did you learn the first deal? It only gets easier after the first deal, because if you've had one mobile home, for instance, okay, now you put it on the market and it's being sold for whatever exit strategy you choose to be. What did you accumulate in the mix? Buyers. And you probably made some connections with investors, right? So if you have another property in the same area, don't you already have a list of buyers that, you can only sell it to one family or one buyer, but you had 20 people interested? Well, that means once one gets it and it's sold, you have 19 waiting. Get you another one and you repeat whatever worked, you do it again. Whatever you did not, remove it. If you do the same mistake over and over, then hey, I can't say much on that one. Learn from your mistakes. So, and better yet, learn from this video and don't do them at all. Okay, transporting a mobile home. For those of you investors in the next level, as I like to consider, you are now moving and transporting. You know that is a huge niche also to get into. Don't let it scare you. I know it's a little trickier. There's a lot more rules, regulations, DOTs involved. There's inspections, there's permits, etc. Not a problem. Visit this coaching and it will walk you step by step on how to do that. Plus, you can make it even a higher win-win, because parks that have empty pads, they're not making any money on empty pads, and that's not what they got into business for. So along with that, it is costing them money. You bring this approach to mobile home park owners, I assure you, they will jump up and down to work with you. Check out that lesson. Additional lessons, like I said, they are coming. There's a couple already listed. The way this works is you come in here and you send us a link, send us a message to one of these links here, or you can message us directly, j@garciamhe.com. You basically let us know which listing you are getting with. We'll get offers together. They will take care of you in the bill payment, that sort of thing, and then they will email you directly a file with the lesson. Okay, it's a pre-recorded lesson. 25 to 45 minutes are about the length of the videos. It just depends on which ones. I know something like the how to close deals and documents, those are a little more extensive. Obviously, it's a lot more breakthrough step by step. So definitely not something we rush. We want to make sure that you are catered to on all the above. Now, this one, VIP. Why is that in here? What is it and how does it work? So this one is something more so that we will be using at actual events, and it will be before, maybe even the day before. We don't know yet. We're trying to structure it, but the way it works is at the shadowing, at the webinars, it'll be a 30-minute all access VIP. That'd be me and you, very personal. Any questions that you have, anything that you want me to walk you through, it is confidential. So if you do have a deal that you want me to walk you step by step at that time, you could be at the DMV. It doesn't matter. We can have this VIP and it's step by step. And I will not take your deal. I will push you to pursue your deal. So definitely, and check out the rules and regulations, the agreements that we send you on that as well. So you are protected in the sense that you present a deal. It could be a mobile home park, it could be mobile homes you want to move, it could be some that you don't have under contract yet, but you're trying to decipher, is it a good deal? Should I lock them up? That sort of thing. So anything you need, this VIP is huge and it will benefit you. At shadowing events, it will be something that we obviously do live. 6 feet apart. You got to keep safety. COVID is still around, but we will definitely have that. And it's 30 minutes before it's an hour before the event. We will meet and we'll have that VIP. Then we'll have a 30-minute gap, and then we'll start the show, the event. So that's how that one works. But for those of you wondering, VIP, you want a little more one-on-one with me. We figured we offer this now. It is only going to continue to grow and a lot more people following our pages. I hope you're doing the same. If you look at the links below, click and like, subscribe to all the above. Okay, we appreciate that, especially the YouTube that keeps us going. The questions keeps me making more and more videos. A lot of you are asking why so many podcasts and less educational videos. You're right. I'm getting a little carried away. We've connected with so many people because here's one thing about business: it's networking. Your network is your net worth. Learn that. The more people the more hands you handshake, a little careful right now, the more you will grow. Okay, makes sense of that. Ask me to break that down if you like. But so that's the reason why we're connecting with a lot of people, and we have a lot of very big people, by the way, on that coming. A lot of celebrities, a lot of very successful people. I cannot wait to interview, Q&A, and blast us on here. So stay tuned for that. I hope this answers a lot of your questions for the lessons that are broke down on this page. Like I said, it will continue to grow. If you want any of these specific, if you want more than one, get with us. We'll get with our office personnel. They'll send them over to you. And any further questions, we will be able to assist. All right, that does it for now. For those of you who have not joined the shadowing and or the webinar, do so. I don't know how many. There was only 4 spots left on the shadowing a couple of days ago. Virtual, there's a few spots left, so definitely join on that. Reach out to us directly if any way we can help you with that, set you up, and that does it. You stop sharing this video, and that'll do it. Till next time, thank you for watching.